This is Denis Voronenkov, who, as you said, fled to Ukraine from Russia and really is highly critical, not just of the Kremlin, but generally of Russian foreign policy, especially towards Ukraine and the annexation of Crimea. Now, from what we've been able to piece together from the Ukrainian authorities and the things that they've been saying, is they say that this happened in the morning hours of today at the Premier Palace Hotel, which is right in the center of Kiev. And it seems as though Denis Voronenkov and his bodyguard were coming to that hotel, and a gunman was waiting for them there. The gunman then apparently opened fire, fatally wounding Denis Voronenkov and also wounding the bodyguard as well. However, the bodyguard was able to fire back, and he hit the assailant several times. The assailant then was severely wounded as well. Obviously, authorities, police were on the scene fairly quickly. Denis Voronenkov died at the scene. His bodyguard is wounded. And the assailant then, we've just learned a couple of minutes ago, died in hospital. And from what we're hearing, he never regained consciousness. Now, of course, all of this leading to major reactions both in Kiev and here in Moscow, with even the president of Ukraine, Poroshenko, going out and blaming this on the Russians. The Russians, for their part, are calling these claims absurd and saying that the Ukrainians were unable to provide for this man's security. Robin.
So we know Voronenkov was a whistleblower. What did he reveal, and who would want him dead then?
Well, I mean, certainly he did fear that the Russians might be after him. One of the things about Denis Voronenkov is that he was in the Communist Party here in Russia. He even authored a bill that severely curbed press freedom here in Russia. But then apparently he grew sour with politics here in this country. He then fled to Ukraine. He took on Ukrainian citizenship, and he was highly critical of Russia's actions in Ukraine, and especially about Crimea. He said that there was a poisoned atmosphere here in Moscow after the annexation of Crimea. And apparently he was supposed to testify before the Armed Services Committee of Ukraine earlier or later today, and presumably give information about that. But he was certainly someone who feared for his life, and certainly said that he believed that Russia was after him.